This is dangerous. Don't do this. I have children. Oh, I hate it. Oh, bloody hate lifts.
Right, this week there's been a lot of speculation about South Africa joining the Six Nations in 2025. Obviously, Italy have equal voting rights, not going to vote themselves out. So, thoughts on the Bokke joining?
I think it's madness.
Lekker hoekie.
No, not lekker, man.
Why? I sort of see the argument not for it. I get that, but it would be kind of cool. No?
Yeah, it could. I just think it's why. Sell it to me, Max. Sell it to me. It could be cool. You're right, but why? Why would they just join the Six Nations? It's got nothing to do with them down there.
Yeah, but didn't they say that about the Six Nations when they started it? Like, why these Six Nations? Because you guys play code. So we'll put these guys together. Next minute, years of tradition are like established. I understand that, but why can't you just chuck in one of the tastiest mammoth teams ever to like walk the earth?
I'm quite a traditionalist though, and I think that no, it's a European.
Yeah, I get you.
European, and listen, leave them down there with everyone down there because you've got bloody good teams down there, which you can create an awesome league, which I'm sure we'll get onto. So I'm against it. I think no, stay out of the Six Nations. I agree that something needs to be done with Italy because of how many times they've lost. So do something with one of the other nations up here, but Southern Hemisphere, stay down there.
Interesting. But don't you sort of think South Africa's is in that time zone more than the other one anyway?
Yeah,
like they're sort of. It's not as far as. I mean, it is far, but it's not quite as far as people think.
Yeah. Time zone because it's what is it like an hour behind us? I can
2.5. I think two.
The only argument. There's the other argument is like I would say it would remove the mystique, wouldn't it? It would sort of desensitize because if you're playing them every year in the Six Nations, then
the
you
Lions
lose that kind of
Lions aren't going to go and tour down there now.
It's another very good point.
Exactly,
very good point. See, you're talking yourself out of it.
No, but I like to play devil's advocate, old boy. But yeah, I'm with you. But it would be kind of cool. Imagine boys go down.
Who does it benefit?
Well, only them. Only them. I like the Six Nations as it is, especially this year. It's been so exciting. I like it as it is. Leave it there. Maybe drop Italy out.
Then someone could win the spoon who is actually, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you bring South Africa in and then, are we keeping Italy in with South Africa? Are we getting Italy?
No.
You would, sorry, go on, Max.
Oh, you're getting rid of Italy and putting South Africa in.
Isn't that what's been proposed? Isn't that what, or is it seven nations?
No, they're just going to make it the Seven Nations. Okay, that's interesting. Get Italy out and put South Africa in. That could make it more interesting.
But then what happens to Italian rugby then?
Well, exactly. Exactly. And I like going to Italy to play Treviso.
Yeah, exactly.
It's lovely. Pick up my Parma ham and go and get my lovely Parmigiano. Oh, you would love the carbonara made with my guanciale, Max. Incredible.
Guanciale. Guanciale, yeah.
So yeah, we can't get them out. Otherwise, what am I going to do with my yearly Italian shop over there? Also, we go and play them at rugby, but it's good for filling up the fridge.
Say we did the Boks were included. Would it benefit the tournament in any way? And more importantly, would it benefit the rugby in the home nations?
Listen, you get to play South Africa more, so it would be good for rugby. But like you said, it's having those one-off test matches. It's nice to see. Whereas if it becomes something that you always do, then yeah, it's not so great. Although you say that, then every time like we play France and stuff, it's amazing. I don't know. I'm going around about the houses here. I just don't think it should happen. I think it's bad for everything and everyone and our pockets if you wanted to go and watch Scotland play in South Africa.
Yeah, but then what about like when England had to wait 4 years to play the ABs?
What a great spectacle.
I know, but shouldn't we really, if we want to make it a like a globalized professional sport, should it take that long for like?
But isn't that on the ABs? Don't they offer certain, like they should have been like, well, we'll play you more if you want to play us. We'll play every 2 years or something. They should organise that in the summer tour. Summer tours, by the way, Max, you would absolutely love them. International summer tours, the best tours to go on with an international team. Like,
oh God, yeah, that does sound good.
I tell you, the best one
Why?
I've ever been on because it's a lot more relaxed, right? You shouldn't be, but it is.
Why is it? Why is it?
Just because they're always trialing younger players is another thing.
Yeah.
So they're putting younger blokes out there, and it's just at the end of the season, you're like, oh, it's like a holiday, isn't it? It shouldn't be, but we played Italy and Singapore, flew from Singapore straight to Australia, played Australia in Sydney, flew from Sydney to Fiji, played Fiji over there, and then came back via Sydney. Oh, what a tour. You know what I mean?
That is a
Getting to
tour.
travel the world like that on a summer
very
tour
good.
playing rugby, the best things. That was probably the best thing about playing for Scotland, getting to go and do that and see the world that way.
Sounds delicious. So we're all in favour of keeping South Africa out.
So this week for our ASX section, we're asking Max and Ryan to pick 3 players from the England versus Wales match. Although it should be pointed out there's 3 players who will definitely be in their side, but you can pick more than 3 yourselves. Knowing what you boys know about high scoring positions, etc. Now, who are you both going with this weekend? Max, hit us up.
Right. I'm going to start off with the King Midas of English rugby right now, Marcus Smith, like joint top scorer. He's doing bits. He'll probably be quite expensive, but I'm taking him anyway. And then I'm going to go with Tane Basham because I believe Wales will be defending for a lot of this contest, and he's an absolute metronome in the collision area. And then Max Malins, my chum from last season, hell of a bloke, playing very well. Lots of meters made for the Rose. That's my 3. On to you, Ryan.
I'm going to go with, if they're playing, Manu Tuolangi.
Yeah, you see, I wanted to, but I don't know if he's going to start. But that's a great shout. He'd be cheap as well, wouldn't he? I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping he'll be cheap. So I'm going to go Manu Tuolangi. I'm going to go Courtney Laws because I'm hoping he'll be cheap again. And he's just going to get through some graft. I wanted to pick Basham as well. Who else is going to make loads of tackles? Who's going to make loads of tackles?
I guess they might start. They probably will start Morgan again, won't they? And he was good, but they might go to Ellis Jenkins. Or we could go 3 English players.
No, I need, like you said, that's a good tactic, having a Welsh back row in there because they're going to do a lot of defending. Okay, I'll go Morgan. I'll go Morgan.
I like those 2. Yeah, that's a good 3, actually. It's a good 3.
But obviously, we're able to change those if they don't start.
Yeah, absolutely. This is true.
Good. Very, very good. Thank you very much.
Well, guys, don't forget...
Put more than $1 on each player.
Saving up for the end of the season.
No, I'm just not spending any of my money trying to keep it. Stocks and shares, just like buy $1 of each one, but keep your... Look, I haven't lost much money, honey. Look at my stocks and shares. It's just stayed the same.